Welcome back. In eSwatini, the extradition case against two Ndimande brothers is back in the Manzini Magistrates Court. Siyabonga and Malusi are linked to the murders of Kenan, AKA Forbes, and Kabelo Seabi outside a Durban restaurant in February of 2023. They've been in custody in the kingdom since their arrest earlier this year. Today, the defense will for the first time present its arguments on why the suspects should not be taken back to South Africa. This after abandoning its application to be furnished with further particulars, which includes full disclosure of the case docket. The two brothers are facing charges of murder, attempted murder, and conspiracy to commit murder. Now, joining us for this discussion in the developments that are currently taking place in eSwatini, I'm now joined by legal expert Kabelo Seabi. Dr. Seabi, thank you so much for your time and for joining us this afternoon. Now, we are seeing the case currently going ahead. There seems to be a bit of a back and forth with regards to some of the documents. What's your take with regards to where the current extradition case is at the moment and why the brothers don't want to be extradited back to South Africa?
Good day, Katlango. The proceedings in the court in eSwatini must be understood on the following basis. The proceedings there are simply to determine whether the two suspects are eligible to being extradited, meaning that are they supposed to be surrendered to South Africa so that they can come and stand trial in South Africa. So what the court needs to focus on is whether these persons are they suspects in regard to the commission of an offense within the territorial landmass of South Africa or not. That is what the applicants have established through several affidavits to indicate that these people are needed in South Africa to stand trial. Now, there is a SADC protocol where various countries in the SADC region have agreed to mutually assist each other as countries to make sure that when a person has committed an offense in one country, they can be moved to the country where they are alleged to have committed an offense, and they are to be tried in that country where the offense was committed. And that is what is happening in the eSwatini court now. Obviously, the eSwatini court must also consider the fact that once these people are surrendered, will they be faced with a fair justice system in the country where they are being surrendered to? And are they not going to be subjected to punishment which is not approved in terms of the eSwatini constitution? And where matters stand now, it is that which the court is going to assess in this hearing.
And I think that was my next question to you with regards to the balance of rights of the accused. I mean, we got wind of some of the information that the lawyer of the accused saying that they fear for their lives, how their families in South Africa, some have been killed and their mother's life is in danger. How does then the court ensure that the rights of those who are accused and who are then being brought into South Africa to possibly face these charges would be protected?
Clearly, the South Africa as the applying country would then have to give some sort of guarantee, obviously through diplomatic processes, to say that once these suspects are received in South Africa, this is the protection which the various entities within the criminal justice system of South Africa can extend to those suspects.
With what's currently happening in eSwatini, how much of an influence does this then have on the case in South Africa, the delays that would happen there? What impact would it have on the case that the suspects would probably face with other suspects in South Africa?
Clearly, the NPA in South Africa, I think as a first prize, would want to try all the suspects at the same time, meaning that all the suspects who are already standing trial in eThekwini should be brought before court together with the suspects in eSwatini. that would be the NPA's first prize, that the matter be heard combined at the same time. But in the extreme position where the extradition does not happen or the extradition process is overly delayed, the NPA can still decide to separate the trials of those who are already before the court in eThekwini and proceed with that matter and probably look forward at a future time to proceed with the case again against those two people in eSwatini separately.
All right, Kabelo Seabi, thank you so much for your time. We certainly will be on the lookout as that case continues to take place in eSwatini. That's legal expert Kabelo Seabi giving us there an analysis of the extradition of the two brothers accused in the AKA and Tibz murder that happened last year in February.